Women's Day in the whole world. The day of the women in this world of God. The woman is the producer of all world people. Can you imagine? Think of the whole world population is being produced by the women. Discipline, here I mean human disciplines, are being given to all people by the women. The village women and the town dwelling women. Women are living in all sides of the world. The village sides, the town sides. Some women are highly educated, others are medium educative, but majority are non-educated ones. Women were highly ordered to be productive by God Himself. Men became happy, and the most happiest living human in the world more than other living creatures of the God in the whole world. Many are ever happy because of the women and their children. Man without woman means no children. You think of that productional unit of the whole world family. The woman produces the whole world human population is in the total sacrifice. Self-rendering to produce a person, it is not easy task. It is the greatest world task in among duties of the world. Good day, the world women. Good morning, the world women. Good afternoon, the world women. Good evening, the world women. All of you together. This is the world professor of all the world professors. Barafinda SEKIKUBO Fred, the senior politician. Here I mean the senior politician of the whole world, greeting you, basing here in Rwanda, in our mother country, the country of 1,000 heroes, the country we call country of 6 letters, Rwanda. Rwanda means large country. It is this region, in the region of Great Lakes region, where very many heroes can be found, very many mountains, hills and yon throughout the country. The whole of western country and the northern country mountains are very available, and all sources of rivers and lakes towards the east. The woman does the greatest work in cultivatable land, in family supporting, family creating, and family creativity. Then the industries of all kinds or economic activities, women are there. In the mining industry, they are there. In agriculture, they are there. In the rearing of animals of different farms, local farms and modern farms, women are there. Of all kinds of animals, inclusive poultry, women are there. Without women, human world can stop and we can get over, and that can be the end of the world. In case if all women, God turns them to be barren. What if God stops women from producing? You just think of the new world. It can become the world of no human beings, the world of no people. Everything concerning human being can easily come to the nearest point of the existing and their existence. Maybe other living things and non-living things can continue existing in their total continuity, but human beings can come at the end of the existence in the world. No more existing of human beings if all women are stopped to produce. Men are produced to produce as women. In other words, if women of the world are stopped to produce human beings, ordered or being ordered by God, who ordered them to produce before, and turns to order them to stop to produce again, that one can be enough period, enough full stop of the existence of all human beings. Men can or die, or women, or existing women. Here I mean the last women can die and become the end of the human world. No more world of human beings can ever be re-observed all over the world. But because of the greatest world duty, women are giving and producing, servicing all over the world. People are still continuing to exist because of the women generating human world populations every day, every hour, every minute, every second. The baby is born here and yon globally. In other words, the woman produces a baby all over the world. By summarizing here, we say the woman is the manufacturer of the human beings. The woman produces human beings, and the woman stops the ending of human beings, because the woman produces human beings every day, and the woman gives greatest care to the babies and cater for them until they become the old men and the old women in the total human continuity into the existence in this balloon of the world. Or in this world of balloon, where people are living in all 24/7. As you all of you know that the world rotates in 24/7, woman is inside the balloon, inside the world, the rotating world, but in 9 months produces the greatest men and women. Here I mean both sexes, from alpha to omega. The woman produces, but we don't know the human being omega, but only God knows. Until for further notes, the woman shall be producing to generate human beings in this world of ours, being given by God on free of charge. You are the people, ladies and gentlemen, the wealth you have, the health you are, the richest you have gathered his and yours, the resources you have made, the resources you supply all over the world, on the entire world markets, where demanders are, where suppliers are, where both do meet. Here I mean the suppliers and the demanders. Where they meet becomes the market. And the market is a place where buyers, here I mean buyers and sellers, here I mean producers and consumers, here I mean the suppliers and the demanders at the market. As mentioned above, that market is a place where buyers and sellers meet to exchange their commodities, and the commodities are goods and services. Services are intangible goods. Goods are tangible materials. Since services are intangible materials, here we mean all the tangible ones and the intangible ones are all productions of women. The women puts there an upper hand to produce high production teaching at the marketplaces all over the world. Many world manufacturers cannot produce any production without women's efforts. All industries in the world are existing because of the greatest task, the greatest role, the greatest upper role, the upper hand in everyday production to produce high production enough for her world population is. The world is a mother, is the mother producing human beings, producing children in their baby steps. Mother gives them cultural values, identities, maximum human disciplines. The human disciplines here, greetings are being taught to them every morning, every noon, every evening, to greet whoever they meet. Teaches the children, all sexes, to wash their faces every morning, noon, and every evening, to bathe every day, the times they can manage. The woman teaches her children, here I mean the women teaches, the women teach their younger ones, here I mean the babies, or the baby steps without any jumped step, to have good behaviors as the qualitative human beings are required to behave humanly, never to behave animosity or in the animosity way. The bad behaviors are not allowed in human communities. All this greatest task, greatest duty, the woman is acting as the police person. Here I mean being policewoman or policeman, the role, the greatest role here I mean women plays the key role, the master role, the master key role to produce the qualitative and disciplined human beings. All this is done by the women of towns and villages. Without women, there would be no love, unity, discipline, and maximum order of all things in this world. In other words, the world would look like the industry characterized by total anarchy, because there would be no law and order of human beings. Laws were set according to the weakest ones, because the laws were put forward after analyzing that in this world of ours there is a great part looked to be underestimated, undermined, underlooked, and taken as the weakest people, to be never considered of greatest value. But as the greatest world teachers, from men and women, examined excellently the positive role of the woman in the whole world, the woman was given the Women's Day to be celebrated and to be thanked in order the world women to become so thankful that their role is well observed because was well established and being high productive global in the global market or global markets, and the role of the woman is rolling everywhere and being mobile. The role of the woman led to the positive roles of other positive productions in the world. In the primary production, the role of the woman is the greatest. In the secondary production, the role of the woman takes the flag of the woman at work. In the tertiary production of all greatest services globally, the woman is the number one. The woman produces uncountable services, uncountable work, but still underestimated globally. The women, if are employed here and yon globally, are paid less wages, less salaries, because they are underestimated in job servicing or in servicing here and there. The managers or some managers in the world do think that the production of the woman, here I mean the total output of the woman, is underestimated, taken to be less, taken to be no value, taken to be no contribution of the high demanding of the richest people. The richest, greatest men and some women too are not considering many women to be productive. They just think of themselves to be the leading leaders, the ringleaders of being the greatest in production. That is the total naked lie, because women do excess services, excess work, excess duties all over the world. They produce children, they give cultural values to all children. They cater for their children personally and they cater for the children of other people, of near and far away. For example, the orphans of other families, here and yon globally, they have parental care, the parental heart care, catering for all children, because all children are of the woman. Women think of all children to be their children, their own children, without any segregation. Whoever segregates, that one has a personal case before Jesus, Nabi Muhammad, Buddha, and before our real God. The real God shall judge her personally, but in totality, the role of the woman is incalculable. The role, the greatest role of the woman in service and servicing is untold and unsaid and uncalculated globally. Therefore, all existing markets of the world having the greatest output, all is due to the world woman. The world women play the key master role to have high productions reaching at the market. Market is a place where all kinds of people, all sexes meet to exchange goods and services. Some are bringing their goods, carrying them on head, or by bicycle, or by motorcycle, or by other wagons. By all means, they reach their productions at markets. Therefore, the role of women in producing goods, however side they do produce services, services are more than goods in number, and services are the ones to produce goods. When we talk of commodities, here I mean commodities are combinations of goods and services, but services are more than goods in numbers and are more expensive than goods themselves. You, my world people, just put every service being done by man and women on weighing scale and check who ever produced much production at the marketplace. You will find that the production of the women is higher than the production of the man, basing from the home where the home footage where the woman wakes up and starts producing her services and her goods. In other words, if you examine service after service, examining excellently, you will find that women do produce more than men, because some men do have excess period of resting and the women do not rest any moments, means any services or some services. The women are considered to serve nothing, to produce nothing, because that any sounding in their services. Moreover, They do not have any time to rest, but all times are in the services. Days and nights, women are in total process of servicing. They do serve themselves, servicing their younger ones, servicing their husbands, servicing their brothers, servicing their parents, servicing all the people all over the world, near and far away. They are service producer, they are goods producer. Therefore, women of the world are the industry manufacturing commodities of all kinds, of all qualities and quantities, satisfying the markets of the world. The demanders are being supplied with total supplies and total production of all kinds and all levels. The world Women's Day. Here I mean the day of the women in this world of ours must be the day of realities. You have to measure the role of the woman positively so that the role of the woman can be presented before Jesus, Nabi Muhammad, Buddha, and finally at the God's empire anytime, any moment. You can thank her and hand thanking the woman wherever you are globally. Thank them because they are so and so thankful to the extent that the thankful woman in the whole world should be the general thankings by all world people, the educated and the non-educative ones, the old and the younger ones. You should get to know that all the world production is of all kinds are due to women. The around about production, the tertiary production, the secondary production, the primary production, all those kinds of production are due to the greatest world women, and the men become the happiest in this world because of the production of the women. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much to have had the golden opportunity to have the Day of the Women in this world. The organizers of this day, you are also thanked excellently for having thought of that big deal. The women with their big deals are also thanked in the north of the world, east of the world, west of the world, and south of the world, and in the central regional capitals of the world. This is the Ruda President Barafinda SEKIKUBO Fred, the international Rego RWANDA representative, the RWANDA founder, the greatest senior politician in the world. Without women, I wouldn't become the president of realities. I wouldn't have become the world of 10.5 million supporters in our peaceful political party. You find that women here are the majority in our peaceful political party. Their role is considered the whole industry, and they work industriously. Find us at www.ruda.tk. Women are working in all 24/7 industriously. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. 1,000 times, because we are living in 1,000 country of 1,000 heroes, Rwanda. Rwanda means large country. You can also call me at plus 250 78 34 28 6 22 in all 24/7. I'm available here for you. I, the RWANDA President Barafinda SEKIKUBO Fred, the international legal representative, the founder of the RWANDA, the senior politician with the total seniority globally.